So my whole damn life I felt lost while fighting psychosis, talking to myself hoping nobody would notice. Mom,
oh man, this is heavy. Dax, The Abyss. Let's go. Should have got this ready. Indeed.
everything I did, I always gave it my best. I don't know if anyone relates, but the feeling that I get is like a truck sitting on my chest. Wondering how much do I got left? My last call, my last step. I'm not gonna wait just to see what's next. I go hard cause today could be my last breath. We do life and we can't relive it. We only get one chance. If you blink, then you might just miss it.
Swear you'll miss it.
Many people come and go, they all just visit. Don't ever expect nothing different. Just listen as I paint this image that you'll all revisit. Yeah, my glass half empty, but I still might sip it. I was traumatized. What would you have said when you was looking in my mama's eyes? Nothing. Yeah, I might have said I was okay, but I probably lied. So this pain is how I harmonize. Make an impact, that's what I personify. And yes, I'm making music that you cannot just define by the numbers on my Spotify. All of this pain, I just wanna be happy. Mom almost died the same day that she had me. Driving to the hospital, she swerved and crashed badly. Doctor said I was a miracle while looking at my daddy. I was 0 when I first dodged death. I was 6 when the devil told me watch my step. Couldn't sleep, I was scared to go inside my bed. Fighting demons, I was hearing things inside my head. So back to the doctor, he didn't have a diagnosis. So my whole damn life I felt lost while fighting psychosis, talking to myself hoping nobody would notice. Mom,
oh man, this is heavy. This is heavy. This goes to show we don't know everyone's experiences. God, honestly, Dax's music just, I don't know if it for you guys, but it just speaks to me on a different level. And you won't ever get any of this in the mainstream, and there's a reason for that. It's because this shit is real. This is so real. Like the first 2 lines, it's like I could just feel it in my body and just everywhere. I don't know how to describe that feeling. But I think a lot of us can relate, and this sort of consciousness is all connected. And this tune, this beat, it's already a masterpiece, isn't it? All his songs are so unique, and that's what I love about this man. He's diverse. He's got depth in what he says. Anyway, let's crack on.
damn life I felt lost while fighting psychosis, talking to myself hoping nobody would notice. Mom said pray every time I heard the voices. Life or death every day, I swear I made choices. Knife in my hand, trying not to lose focus. Playing basketball religiously to drown out the noises, man. Let me explain that. It's like laying on train tracks, grabbing guns, contemplating blowing your brain back. Eyes closed shut, watching everything fade black. People stepping over you, you feel like a placemat. Fuck, and let me make it clear, God is the only one that I've ever feared. But you start to get paranoid and look over your shoulder when these people have been hurting you for so many years. So I had
this one song years ago I really related with Dax was Joker Returns, or Joker. And he was really suffering at that time. And he was trying to break this boundary. And at that time I was in my own head too. And we listen to this negativity and hate, and it can take over the mind. And he would express this in these videos with this sort of instability. And I feel, for me, when you listen to these voices and let it take control of your life, your path becomes very disrupted. And you need to not care what other people think about you and break past that boundary, because all that external noise just holds you back from becoming who you need to be. I believe we've all got a path. Maybe it's not completely laid out in front of us. What a lot of us can say, this is where I need to go, this is what I need to do. And along the way, there's going to be stuff thrown at you that's out of our control. But it's also a challenge along the way, and that's life. And that's how we can relate.
Over your shoulder when these people have been hurting you for so many years, so I had to escape. If you listening, I know that you relate. Is that feeling that you get like your life and existence was all just one big mistake? I felt trapped and I couldn't find space. I went and got lost in the things I'd create. Ever since I was a kid, people hated and they judged everything that I did. So I went into my mind and created the abyss. Man, I swear I did. How the hell y'all think I make all these hits? It's cause I've been broken, beaten, dragged, laughed at, scorned, burned, and kicked. So I get to reach in this endless pit of hurt and pain from all that shit. And that's the only reason that you people come here. Oh, for God's sake, even know that Dax exists. This is how it feels to drown. This is how it looks when you lost and
Yo. One thing as an artist, I find you've gone through some sort of trauma, and art is the way we express ourselves. Not everyone makes it as well, which, I mean, I've not made it. But the aim of the game is to stay alive and have faith. Have faith in what we do and try to connect to other people. And, man, I think trauma is really strong, and I think trauma is really telling when it comes to an artist. You may not know at a young age when you start creating things, but as you get older, you realise, and you look at other artists who are young or trying to break the mould and everything else, they've gone through some shit, maybe in their childhood, for sure in their childhood, when they're in their teens, going through school, growing up, parents, facing some sort of abuse or bullying throughout their life, and it kind of, does this to you, and all you want to do is create. And to me, this is like the devil, or now this is like the devil, I realise, trying to absorb off my energy. And you just got to say no, and it's so difficult. And I mean, I guess the Abyss is all about that, in a way of, it's, you get stuck in that depression, that dark place, but you just got to keep fighting, because I think a lot of artists, I would hope, we don't do it for ourselves, we do it for other people. We express certain things, or we put out messages, subliminal or direct messages, in order to connect with the audience in a really deep, meaningful way that makes them think about life. So yeah, me personally, I really connect with this, and I won't go into my personal life, but man, I love this man. I love this man so much.
to drown. This is how it looks when you lost and you can't be found. The Abyss was a place I'd visit, but I went so much that I'm gone and I'm stuck here now. This is not music, this is not dope. This is me begging y'all to throw me a rope, so I can try to climb at the place where I came in my life when I spiraled and first lost hope. Let me explain. I've been Dax so long, I get PTSD when somebody says my real name.
Oh man, that's deep. He gets PTSD when someone says his real name. It's because of his previous life. That's what he used to be, and now he's become Dax. It means so much to break away from what he used to be and what he is now. And that's sad, man. Like, I don't know the full depth of what this man's gone through, but for me, this ain't my real name on YouTube. I've tried to create my own name for sure. A lot of artists do, just to protect themselves. And I think as a creative or as an artist, you don't really have a lot of choice when it comes to that. I don't know if it's intentional. At the time, maybe you're thinking this might be cool to do this, but deep down it's like, I need to create something from my past and become something new and give what I have to you. Anyway.
This is my real name, but I guess that's the price you pay. I didn't want it to be like this, but I guess it is what it is. Inside the abyss.
To know it's so close to the end. This piano is amazing. Man, that's deep. Man says, it is what it is. We all fucking say that, don't we? But we can all relate being stuck in that abyss. For sure. For sure. Man, it's so hard to be elevated when I listen to this. When I listen to songs that Dax creates like this, because it's so deep and powerful. Just sort of gets your heart going and your emotions inside. I haven't uploaded To Be a Man because a good chunk of that I'm crying like a little bitch, to be honest with you, which I will upload soon if people want to see that. It's raw reaction. But anyway, great video, great lyrics. Look after yourself. Don't be afraid to speak up. If anyone wants to speak to me, feel free. Got on my socials. Peace be with you. Stay strong. Keep fighting. Don't stop. If you get lost in that abyss, it's just another challenge. Just keep going. Anyway. Take care.
Save the world.